him here, they seek him there, his clothes are loud.
Okay, here's the next review. This is KLB Raspberry Wheat Ale, and KLB is Karawatha Lakes Brewing, which is actually, I guess, I don't know if they're owned by, or if their beers are just brewed by the Amsterdam Brewing Company from Toronto, Ontario. And let's see what it says. Beer of raspberry flavor, 4.5% alcohol by volume. Like the, I've had the Amsterdam Brewing Company's Amsterdam Danish Lager, I believe it was, and I didn't like it that much. Like that one that had sort of this plastic label over their bottle. Okay. And it says a perfect balance of German hops and Belgian wheat and pure raspberry extract gives this beer its signature aroma and flavors. Taste is distinguished by the fresh raspberry bouquet and slightly tart taste. Okay. So, battery's running out of my camera, so we'll get right into this bad boy. Doesn't have a very good rating on Beer Advocate, C+, I believe it was. And Beer Advocate recommends pint glass, so we'll just use my Guinness glass. Okay, we're back. KLB Raspberry Wheat. I can smell it from here. Geez, big foamy head. Don't think it's going to stick around too well. Copper color, very copper. Actually, pretty much dead on copper color. So smell here, get a good aroma. Ooh. Definitely smell the raspberries. It's a very dry raspberry smell. I guess that's the wheat coming up through it. That's really hard to explain. It's almost like, maybe if it was like a raspberry floor cleaner or something like that. It's got some sort of weird, I don't know if it's the wheat coming through or if it's a chemical smell or what. It's hard to pin down. It's very dry. And the raspberries are not pronounced. It's not a stinging raspberry smell. It's very mild, very kind of nice. I guess initially I made the sound out to be like the aroma's horrible, but it's actually it's just weird. It threw me off. Dry, musty, a dry sort of musty raspberry smell of wheat, I guess. Actually, I guess the best way to put it is if there was like such a thing as raspberry wheat, like a wheat that tasted like raspberries. That's probably how it would smell. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never smelled a beer like that before. I've never had a beer that quite smelled like that before. Okay, so we'll go right into the taste now. As you can see, the head has died down, but it's not too bad. It's sort of keeping a little foamy cap on there. So, taste test. Tastes like, it's kind of watery. Tastes like sort of unsweetened raspberry, maybe like some sort of organic raspberry wheat juice or something like that. That's the kind of feel I get off it. It doesn't have much of a beer taste to it. Can't taste any alcohol at all. But of course it's only 4.5%, so I didn't really expect it to be that heavy. More of that, yeah, that wheat taste. That's what that is. The wheat really comes out in the back. Very dry wheat sort of taste. No hops to speak of. I can't taste any bitterness really. So mild. I imagine the IBUs for this is probably in the teens at the most. Nice raspberry taste. It's not cloying at all. I guess it is sort of tart, like it says on the bottle. Much more on the sour side of things, not sweet. Not an overly sweet raspberry taste, which is a good thing in my opinion. I don't like fruit beers that are overly sweet. That's really good, actually. This would be perfect. This is a perfect summer beer. This is actually a perfect summer beer, I'd say. It's not a spectacular beer. Doesn't have a lot of complexity or character to it, but it's a very refreshing kind of drink. Sort of like drinking, I guess, alcoholic, unsweetened raspberry juice is probably the best way to put it. I actually like this. And there's a lingering, the raspberry taste does linger after a while in the back of your mouth, roof of the mouth. The beer flavor is sort of coming through now too. After a few sips, finally confirms that it's beer. That's the other good thing about a good fruit beer, where not only is it not cloying, it still confirms to the drinker that it is indeed a beer. Yeah. Oh, I could polish off a lot of these. Definitely could drink a lot of these on a hot summer night, or a cool summer night like we've been having lately. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's actually quite good. I don't see how that got a C on Beer Advocate. I like it. I like it. Like I said, it's not amazing or anything, but it's quite refreshing, quite good. 3.5 out of 5. Kawartha Lakes Brewing Company Raspberry Wheat Ale. 3.5 out of 5. A refreshing little fruit beer.
But never square. It will make or break him, so he's got to buy the best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion.